Alrighty, you guys. Just gonna make sure we're live first. So just give me 1 second here, and then we'll get started. Thanks so much for everyone who's here already. Appreciate your guys' patience. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. All right, cool. I just had to make sure that we were good on my end. Alrighty, guys, let's do this. Hey there, guys. My name is Brandon, aka Suns Geek, and if it has to deal with the Phoenix Suns, I'm going to make a video about it. And well, that was interesting. The Phoenix Suns unfortunately lose the first preseason game to the Utah Jazz at Utah, 119 to 105. There is a lot to talk about here. But before we get started, I just have to encourage you guys to subscribe. I need you guys to Hulk smash the like button. I'm actually going to cut this down because I don't like the way it looks. Well, yeah, go ahead, Hulk smash the like button. I would really, really appreciate it. Once again, thank you to everybody who is here. I'm just going to be reading you guys my notes. We're going to be looking over the box score, and then we'll take questions. We'll dive into the chat. But real quick, you guys, if you guys would be so kind, be so generous, you totally don't have to. I totally understand if you don't want to. But if you guys would like to help support this Suns Geek channel and support me, donate with Super Chat. Just look for the Super Chat button on the live stream. And donating to me will help make these live streams better. It'll help make the channel better. And I would really, really appreciate it. But yeah, with that being said, oh man, where do we begin here? Jalen Smith came right out of the gates and drained a three, and then Abdel Nader did the same thing, back-to-back threes. There was a lot to watch for in tonight's game, you guys. Lineups and combinations with the guards, and who was going to play when the starters were out. There were a lot of really interesting rotations, I think, in tonight's game, and by that I mean, like, you saw like Javon Carter basically running the offense, and you saw like a whole bunch of wings and big men out there, like Damian Jones and Jalen Smith were out there for a while with Javon Carter running the point. We saw a Langston Galloway and Etuan Moore combo. I thought Cameron Payne played pretty well tonight. I am going to go over the box score in a little bit. This was a game, obviously, with no Chris Paul, no Jay Crowder, no Dario Saric. So obviously we weren't at full strength. Now, by the way, do not panic, because Monty Williams kind of predicted this, and he said something along the lines of like, look, like we've basically gone from 20 miles to 100 miles just like that. And my good friend Aaron kind of pointed out the fact too that we didn't have really training camp, and the entire NBA didn't have training camp. Now, I know that that's no excuse, but still, I mean, you got to get into what I call NBA shape. And I don't know. I just wanted to point that out to you guys. I'm actually going to kind of lower my camera a little bit. There you go. That way you guys can see my badass treadmill mentality shirt that I got right there. My awesome Phoenix Suns stocking. By the way, you guys, let me know how the audio is sounding. Let me know if everything's looking good on your guys' end. I would really, really appreciate it. Hopefully I'm not lagging or anything. And once again, you guys, for everyone who's here, I really, really appreciate it. It's really good to see a bunch of Suns podcasts and live streams on the rise. So the fact that you guys are spending your time with me, I really, really appreciate that. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and look at the box score. I was a little over dramatic on Twitter, which, by the way, follow me on Twitter at Suns Geek. I was kind of just messing around, being sarcastic on Twitter, but there's a lot to look forward to in this preseason, you guys. I mean, Mikal Bridges, 14 points, 60%. Didn't really play that many minutes tonight. I think he got hurt, but he was okay. I don't really know what the status of Cam Johnson is yet tonight. He kind of struggled, but he did end up getting hurt. I'm sure he'll be ready to go by the start of the regular season. But one thing to be really excited for, you guys, tonight is Deandre Ayton. 22 minutes, 45% from the field, 11 points, and 14 rebounds, and he did all of that without Chris Paul. There was just so much happening tonight that I couldn't really process it all. I was trying to keep my eyes glued to the screen, but it was kind of difficult because I was like doing some other stuff, playing with my dogs on Twitter. And again, the fact that Deandre Ayton had that kind of a game against Rudy Gobert, by the way, and did all that without Chris Paul, did all that without Jay Crowder. Just, I don't know, you guys. That's all I got to say is Deandre Ayton played really good. Lots to be excited for, especially when Chris Paul comes back. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I think it's kind of good that Chris Paul didn't play and Jay Crowder didn't play and Sarge didn't play, because we got to see guys that we may not see too much throughout the season. We saw Abdel Nader. We saw a little bit of Tyshawn Alexander. Jonathan Motley, I think his name is. We saw him. Like, that's kind of exciting stuff. This team has so much depth and so much experience. Oh, I am going to talk about Langston Galloway later, because holy cow, Langston Galloway. I mean, I think Devin Booker possessed him or something. But yeah, you guys, it was a great game. Like I said, my phone's blowing up. I'm sorry, you guys. Let's keep reading the box score though. Devin Booker, 24 minutes, 16 points, and 6 assists. I mean, come on, you guys. I mean, he was going at it in the first. I think he had 12 points in the first quarter. Now, he only scored 2 in the second quarter, but I'm okay with that because it's preseason, you guys. He only played 24 minutes. Not a big deal. I kind of talked about campaign earlier. He had 30 minutes, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. He might have gotten into foul trouble, which, by the way, you guys, the NBA refs just hate. They just absolutely hate the Phoenix Suns. They didn't like campaign tonight. They didn't like Devin Booker. By the way, I'm drinking a Crush, and no, this is not sponsored. And I also have a water next to me. Let me get a little bit more comfortable, you guys. I'm sorry about that. And then we will continue. Thank you, JV, for letting me know the audio sounds good. Thank you, Roy. Appreciate you guys letting me know how everything is sounding and looking. I appreciate it. We got about 46 people in here. Really appreciate it. Probably going to be live for about 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. We'll see how this goes. Let's take a deep breath and keep going here. As I said, right out of the gate, Jalen Smith, he had 18 points, 50% from the field. He had 5 points, or I'm sorry, I'm so stupid, you guys. 18 minutes, 5 points, 3 rebounds, but 3 of those points were from 3, and he just took that shot so confidently. Really good to see. I mean, how long did it take for Deandre Ayton to nail a 3? I mean, Jalen Smith just did it right out of the gates. You know, he did a lot of that in college. And I'm going to say this a lot this season, is that I owe Jalen Smith a massive apology for the way that I reacted on draft day. You know, if he's going to come in here and shoot threes confidently and grab rebounds and play solid defense, he's going to be a really good player. Another player I wanted to acknowledge was Damian Jones. This guy, first off, won a championship with the Warriors, played with the Hawks last season, did nothing but catch alley-oops from Trae Young last year. Man, this guy, he's big. He's a big boy. 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, was denying shots all night. He's going to be a highlight reel for the Phoenix Suns. And now, you guys, let's talk about Langston Galloway, who I don't know if he played many minutes in the first half, but all of a sudden he had 14 points in like 8 minutes. Finished the night with 17, 66% shooting. Absolutely on fire. Langston, Devin Booker, Galloway. Woo. That's all I got to say, guys. This team is loaded. You know, we have depth. We have bench players. We got scorers. It's going to be so exciting to see what Chris Paul and what Devin Booker is going to be able to do with all these three-point shooters around him. And since we have so many great shooters and versatile wing players, that's going to leave Deandre Ayton, you know, kind of sort of open in the paint, and he's going to be able to take those midi shots. And I kind of mentioned this in one of my last videos, is like, is Deandre Ayton going to be taking threes this year? Because Monty Williams' offensive system kind of allows it. I'm curious when he's going to shoot it. Is he just going to take threes when he's wide open? When he's feeling confident, when he's having a good game? I don't know, but it's going to be, I don't know, you guys. I don't even know what to say. Just a lot of things happen in this preseason game. I'm just checking my notes here. Devin Booker had 12 points in 10 minutes. I kind of mentioned that. Oh, yeah, by the way, Jalen Smith was the first player off the bench, which I think was a really smart move by Monty Williams, especially since Jalen Smith was the 10th overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft. But Damian Jones was right behind him, by the way. Just looking at my notes here. I understand that it's preseason. I don't know if I was disappointed in the Suns' energy tonight. I don't know if they were nervous. I don't know if it was not having training camp that kind of affected the Suns tonight. I'm not sure if it's preseason jitters, if the team's still building chemistry. But you could make the argument that both teams were kind of sloppy tonight. Let me check the turnovers for the Suns. It looks like they only had 16 turnovers. That's not too bad. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That was the Jazz. Okay, the Suns had 14 turnovers. Jazz had 16. That's not too bad. But I don't know. It's preseason. I feel like the next game is going to be a lot better, even if Chris Paul doesn't play. It was really good to see Cam Payne and Javon Carter play a bunch of minutes tonight. I'm just continuing to read my notes here. The Suns did have good looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Foul trouble with the referees. The Jazz were hitting big shots. Jordan Clarkson had a big game. One thing we have to credit the Suns for, even last year, pre-bubble, during the bubble, and even now in this preseason game, is the Phoenix Suns did not go away. There was one point where they cut this game by 1, and I went on Twitter and said, the Phoenix Suns will win this game because I'm stupid. But yeah, they cut the game to 1. They kept clawing back. There was points where they were down like 5, down 10. They kept coming back in this game, and it was pretty awesome to see. So you got to give Phoenix Suns credit for not quitting. That's basically it, you guys. Okay, that's embarrassing. Are we still alive? We good? I don't know what happened. I'm stupid. Let's take a deep breath for a minute. Let's breathe. Let's just look at this beautiful picture of the Phoenix Suns right here. We good? I don't know what's happening. I'm scared. Somebody help me. I'm so confused and I'm scared right now. What is happening? Roy just said, gone. Suns Geek gone. I don't know what's happening. I swear I'm cursed, you guys. Every live stream, something goes wrong. Like, I swear, it's so embarrassing. Samuel just said, bra moment. All right. Okay, I think we're good. Are we good? So if you guys follow these live streams, it's no joke. Every single live stream, something goes wrong. I had the Suns Jam Session podcast guys on, and literally 5 minutes into the live stream, my internet cut out. Same thing when I had Romp and Rance on. 2 of my YouTube buddies, the internet just cut out and everything seems to go wrong. Alrighty, you guys. So like I said, I went over my notes. I went over the box score. Let me check out the Utah Jazz box score real quick. First off, did you guys see Rudy Gobert and I can't talk right now. Did you guys see Rudy Gobert and Deandre Ayton going at it? I mean, they were like throwing elbows. Rudy was like pushing Ayton. Booker pushed Rudy at one point. Like, man, this was a preseason game. Yeah. By the way, guys, don't ever say anything bad about the Utah Jazz on the internet because Jazz fans are ruthless. Sorry if there's any Jazz fans watching right now. I just burped. All right, so Rudy Gobert, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell, 10 points. He only played 17 minutes, but Jordan Clarkson, add this guy to the Suns killers list. I thought he played pretty good. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this guy's name. He had 16 points. I don't know. Jordan Clarkson is the Suns' killer, in my opinion. And now, you guys, I'm going to just open it up to the chat. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, I will feature them. Let me go all the way back up. And just real quick, one more reminder. If you guys want to, donate to Suns Geek with Super Chat. I totally understand if you don't want to do it or if you can't do it. But it would really, really help this channel out, and all the money that I get will be put right back into the channel. I promise you guys that. All right, so going up. Here we go. I don't think he wanted to lose. I think he knows that we had a short camp. It's been a while since we played ball. Utah played more ball than we did, and no new guys. That's true. I mean, the Jazz didn't really do too much this offseason. Iverson Vlogs, thank you for being here, man. Well, back to losing. Calm down, man. Yeah, by the way, you guys, go ahead and totally overreact like I did. Go ahead and panic because the Suns lost this preseason game without Chris Paul, without Jay Crowder, without Dario Saric. Go ahead and do what I did and panic, because I definitely panicked. Yeah, just said it perfectly. We only lost by 13 without 3 of our best players. Shout out to my boy Luke, aka Romp 2.0. Suns Geek is back in action. That is right, you guys. I kind of took like a week off, kind of. I was kind of working more behind the scenes, didn't really do anything. Just kind of was like editing little videos here and there. But yeah, I was kind of resting for the preseason, to be honest, because I am planning on doing these live streams post game streams after every preseason game. Real life does come first, but I'm planning on doing it. And the fact that there's like 30 something people in here, you guys are wasting your time with me, is absolutely awesome. You guys are all real ones. By the way, go subscribe to my buddy Romp 2.0. Check him out. He makes great basketball content. I guarantee they would have had more than 14 points combined. It's only one preseason game. Yes, just relax, you guys. I mean, we all know that Chris Paul is probably going to miss some games, but I think if even Chris Paul can play like 50 games out of the 72, like, I'm okay with that. Shout out to my boy Aaron, who's here. Eric Lopez says our bench low-key went off. Absolutely. I shouldn't have clicked out of the box score, but I totally did. Let's pull it back up here. Let's just look at the bench. Jalen Smith. What's the points? Okay, so Jalen Smith had 5. Jones had 2. Carter had 8. Abdel Nader had 7. I didn't even talk about Abdel Nader, really. Etwan Moore with 9. Langston Galloway with 7. And Jonathan Motley, I hope I'm saying that right, with 6 points. Tyshawn Alexander did play. This is a guy that I am really, really high on, but he did not score. I was glad to see him play, though. Tyshawn Alexander, if you guys don't know, kind of a combo guard, good size. He can score. A really, really solid defender, kind of a quiet chase down blocker. I don't know what it is. I just really, really like Tyshawn Alexander's game. I've made a whole video about him. Check it out on my channel. It's kind of one of my more successful videos, too. I'm just really excited with him. He signed to a 2-way deal, but I hope that he gets a lot of minutes in the preseason. He could be one of those he could be one of those undrafted steals because he was undrafted somehow. Shout out to JV. Sorry I'm late. I was doing my homework for my son's ology class. Well, that's okay, JV. As long as it's Phoenix Suns homework, you can be as late as you want, man. But you better have that 500-page essay on the Phoenix Suns on my desk on Monday. Matthew Lissy, shout out to Matthew Lissy and the Suns Jam Session podcast. Matthew Lissy says, is Ayton just a better Tom Gugliotta? No, but Tom Gugliotta is a Phoenix Suns legend. You hear me? Phoenix Suns legend. So I asked you guys a question on Twitter. And I asked something like, what are you guys going to be looking for during the NBA preseason? And Matthew said, how many times like Monty Williams stands up and sits down or something like that. It was hilarious. If the Sun, Roy, you're the best, man. You always leave the funniest comments and stuff. If the Suns win the next game, I will kiss Monty Williams' bald head. Shout out to Roy. By the way, Roy was one of my giveaway winners. I did a giveaway on my Instagram, and I should be shipping that stuff out tomorrow, Roy. So shout out to Roy, one of my biggest supporters. Cool dude. I'm sorry, but my goodness, campaign man looked bad. We need an actual backup point guard. Hey, he had what, 8.6 boards, 4 assists or something like that. I know it's not all about the numbers. I get what you're saying, but I kind of feel like maybe a backup center might be what we need. I don't know. I get what you're saying, but campaign, a lot of momentum from the bubble. I don't know, you guys. Luke says, I enjoy Jalen Smith's confidence. Absolutely. Payne wasn't that bad. Javon Carter disappointed me. He played a lot of minutes tonight. Played great defense as he always does. I had a couple small little stretches where he hit a couple shots. I don't know. I mean, what were you expecting? Refs were awful like always. Yep. I'm glad we got CP3 to handle them in the future. Langston Galloway was great. I'm just getting caught up here, guys. You're the GOAT for this one. VTP basketball. Shout out to you, man. You've been in the live streams in the past. I appreciate you. Appreciate all your support. Thank you guys for being here. We got about 40 something people in here. Been live for about 23 minutes. I'm going to take a sip of my soda because these lights in here, it's getting hot. Whoa, I almost spilled my drink. That would have been a nightmare. Defense lost this game. We let so many wide open threes. Yeah, I kind of sort of talked about that during my 15-minute rant. It was just the Jazz were hitting good shots, and the Suns had good looks, but they weren't hitting their shots. Jordan Clarkson's the Suns killer. There was some guy on the Jazz that went off for 16. I can't pronounce his name. So yeah, I agree with you. The second preseason game will be better, you guys. It's just preseason. Now, if this were the first game of the Suns season, I would be a little concerned. Obviously, Chris Paul and all them probably would have played, but if the results were kind of the same, I would be super concerned. But obviously, that's not the case, thank God. Galloway needs to be the second string 2 guard. Straight net, 17 points. Absolutely. Well, Langston Galloway is going to get more minutes after tonight. I'll tell you that much. We had a little comeback going for us, but then Carter and Payne messed it up. What's the hate with Carter and Payne tonight, you guys? Come on. What's going on here? By the way, you guys want to hear my wait, I don't want to do that. I want to bring politics. I was going to do a Joe Biden impression, but I don't want to bring politics into this. Oh, man. Ayton will be the best center in the NBA one day in the near future. Absolutely. Because if he did what he did tonight without Chris Paul, by the way, Ayton was pretty good in the bubble too, you guys. Ayton time. It's Deandre Ayton season. Let me go back to this comment real quick. I feel that this is a really big season for Deandre Ayton, you guys. I mean, I feel like he's going to respond well to Chris Paul. That still yet has to be seen. But I feel like Ayton really needs to bring it. And, obviously as Phoenix Suns fans, we wish that he could have a breakout season and be an all-star. But I feel like he needs to be all-star-ish this year. I'm not saying he has to be an all-star, but I'm saying he has to be all-star-ish. I feel like he has to have a huge season. I was watching something earlier, and I think it was Channing Frye who said, DeAndre Ayton could be like a 20 and 12 guy throughout his career. And he just has to kind of realize that he's the biggest player on the court most of the time, and he just needs to be more dominant. I asked you guys for some feedback on my Instagram, which, by the way, follow me on Instagram at Suns Geek on YouTube. It's down there on the little ticker. Follow me on Instagram. And a lot of you guys said, Deandre Ayton needs to be, more aggressive at the rim. Needs to be more aggressive on defense. I even think that Deandre Ayton himself talked about that. So yeah, it's going to be a huge season for Ayton, guys. That's all I got to say. Ayton is already a top 5 center, in my opinion. These headphones are hurting my ears. Motley wasn't scared to get in the paint. That will be needed with our lack of bigs. Absolutely. And I was kind of surprised to see that he had a few points tonight. He even attempted a 3. I was like, who is this guy? I might need to make a video about him. Refs are why we got no championship. Javon Carter got to get more comfortable. Yo, what's your view on the Jazz? I'm going to choose my words very carefully here because Jazz fans are very sensitive. They're good. They'll probably be a playoff team. I don't know what their vision is for the future. I love Quinn Snyder. You obviously have a great duo in Mitchell and Gobert. And they got some young pieces. They got a bench, but I don't know. Thoughts on any Suns weaknesses? Thank you for the question, Samuel. That's a hard question, man. I mean, I kind of wish I could answer this question in our 4th preseason because it's the first Suns preseason with limited training camp, with limited playing time. It's not like we had summer league or anything. It's not like we had weeks to prepare. And in all fairness, the entire NBA is dealing with the same thing, but I don't know. I just say chemistry, ball movement, hitting those big shots, taking shots wasn't a problem. Let me see how many shots that we took tonight. I'm not sure if it says, but we shot 43%. I just realized we shot 43%. That's actually pretty good. I mean, considering that's pretty good. So we'll see. Maybe I'll answer this question on a future live stream. Shout out to Roy. The live stream is always fun with Mr. Suns Geek. By the way, if you guys don't know, there's an inside joke here on the live streams that I'm a teacher, apparently. Yeah. Jazz suck. I don't care. They needed help to blow us out. Kenny Perry. Shout out to Kenny Perry, long-time subscriber over here. So big shout out to you, man. Galloway and Moore were good pickups using veterans minimums. They both look like I can't read. They both look like bench players who are both great shooters, and I am Suns Geek, and I cannot read. You guys know that. Come on. Jalen Smith will fit well next to Ayton if he hits those threes. Absolutely. How much better is the offense with CP3? That's what excites me, Ryan. Thank you for your question, Ryan. Cute animals, by the way, if those are your animals. Think of it this way, you guys. It's simple. If Ricky Rubio, who, by the way, is back on the Timberwolves now, can elevate our team, Chris Paul is going to skyrocket our team. I mean, think about how good our offense was, how in flow we were with our passing and three-point shooting, how much pressure was taken off of Booker with Ricky Rubio. Think about it with Chris Paul, who is a future Hall of Famer, who, has been to many, many playoff appearances and multiple-time All-Star. And guys, Chris Paul is on the Phoenix Suns. Did you guys see that clip of Deandre Ayton? He's like, Chris Paul is in Phoenix. Oh, man. Brent, thank you for all your questions and comments, Brett. I appreciate it. Smith is a real power forward, especially in today's game. I'm old school. I'm an old school basketball fan, and yeah, he's a modern day power forward. Wonder how much center he'll play. It's gonna be interesting. Samuel says, when will Jay start playing? Don't quote me on this. I don't have any information. They just said that players were out tonight because they were just sore. Because players have been training and practices have been going on. So I assume maybe next game. I feel like it might be a day-to-day thing. Hey, could you talk about how YouTube TV made the Suns game unavailable, says Ace of Basketball. Yeah, I was talking to my buddy Steve about this. I'm looking at my phone right now. Something weird is going on, guys. Like Fox Sports Arizona had like this huge, it's not even just Fox Sports Arizona, it's like all these networks have had falling outs, and if you like order NBA League Pass, games will be blacked out. Now I guess there's like an article, I shared it on my Twitter. You can probably just Google it. I don't know, you guys. I wish I had. I don't know. Let me know what you guys watched the game on tonight. Let me know. Yeah, just let me know, because it's a mess, you guys. It reminds me kind of like the pandemic right now in terms of like places are open or closed. Like it kind of reminds me of that. Like, is the Suns game on this network or is it on this channel? It reminds me of that. Is Ayton attacking the rim? I don't know. Did he do that much tonight? I don't know. Ayton's got to block shots. I agree. Oh yeah, you guys, I forgot to mention, Cam Payne had that injury. It looked like at first he hurt his toe, because I didn't really see what happened, but he was like down the court and he was kind of like feeling his shoe. So I thought it was a toe injury, but it looks like a leg injury. He hobbled off by himself, and he looked like he was okay, but I don't think he returned to the game. I'm looking at the box score. He only played 15 minutes tonight, and he kind of struggled, you guys. I mean, he only had 2 rebounds. So I hope that Cam Afro Johnson is okay. I'm sure that if he's somewhat hurt, he'll be back by the start of the regular season. We got to hope that he's okay, because he's a big piece for us, you guys. That Cam Johnson can shoot the hell out of the ball. It's due to local blackouts. I think some company in Phoenix owns the rights to Suns games, Phoenix, Arizona. Same thing happens to Bulls games. Yeah, I have a family member that lives in Denver, and the same thing happened to them with like Fox Sports and all that. All right, getting caught up here. Ben Solo Andrew, longtime supporter of mine, always in the live stream. Suns basketball is back. Yes, it is. I'm so excited, you guys. It's tonight was a good night. I like I said, I was trying to be glued to the screen, but there's just kind of like so much going on, and I'm gonna definitely go back and rewatch the highlights. There might be a video up tomorrow. I might make kind of like a reaction-ish video. Definitely when the preseason's over, I'm gonna have a video up. I kind of did this in years past. Preseason takeaways. I know that it's just preseason. I'm a big preseason guy. And if Chris Paul plays the preseason, all eyes are going to be on the Suns right when Chris Paul is ready to go. Had the game, all games going to be on national TV, NBA TV, last one, ESPN. Yeah, we have like 13 national games. I think 9 of them are on like ESPN or something like that. I don't know. I made a video about the schedule, by the way. Check it out on my channel. Oh yeah, by the way, you guys, we've been live for 35 minutes, so I have to take a breather. Let me get a little more comfortable here. Okay, sorry. We've been live for 35 minutes. Make sure to go ahead, you guys, and Hulk smash the like button. And please do me a big favor, you guys. Donate with Super Chat to Suns Geek. The money will go straight back into investing back into this channel, and I would really, really appreciate it if you guys would help support me. But if you can't do Super Chat, that's totally cool. I understand. just Hulk smash the like button. That way I know you guys love these live streams, and YouTube will know that you guys like them too. And speaking of super chats, thank you so much to Aaron, one of my longest, oldest friends. Huge Suns fan right here. I mean, Aaron is super passionate. It's funny too, because recently, a year ago, Aaron and I went to a courtside seats game. We won courtside seats to a Suns Memphis Grizzlies game, and we had an absolute blast. And it was really all possible because of Aaron. And so shout out to Aaron for the super chat. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, you guys can donate with the super chat, and I would really appreciate it. All right, so let me get caught up on the chat here. You guys are flooding the chat. Thank you so much. Let me see where I'm at. Just getting caught up here. Bridges. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, there was one play I want to say in the second half. DeAndre Ayton caught the ball for a rebound, outlet passed it to Booker. Booker alley-ooped it to Bridges. I don't know why. That was exciting to see. I really liked that. That was something big for Ayton, I think. Suns Geek is hacked, and then Suns Geek left to answer a parent-teacher conference. JV, you better do your homework, man. I'm on to you. Suns Geek, you don't got an early dismissal. Let's be honest. The Jazz players played with teamwork, high energy, good defense, and IQ. Thank you for reminding me. One thing that I was looking out for, and maybe I'm wrong here, was the Phoenix Suns energy. I don't know what the energy levels were like with the Suns tonight. Let me know how you guys thought the Suns energy was. I mean, I saw one, I think, tweet that said like the Suns kind of looked exhausted. I don't know. I mean, again, there is such thing as NBA shape. Even though these guys are the, most athletic players, they're the best in the world, they get tired. So I don't know. Javon Carter broke Jordan Clarkson's ankles. I missed that, and I wish I would have seen it. Suns Geek, why do you like to stress me out? I'm sorry. One-man show here, you guys. I'm literally doing this all by myself. I just want to let you know right now, I'm not going to have my essay finished by Monday. I'm sorry, Mr. Suns Geek. 3 weeks of detention. Just preseason games with all third stringers. I don't know about third stringers. This second unit, Langston Galloway, Etuan Moore. I mean, I don't know, you guys. Roy says 8-1. I see what you did there, Roy. The Suns are 8-1. Man. What's crazy, you guys, is like the bubble seems like forever ago. And it really wasn't. I mean, I kind of mentioned this in my preseason video, is like even teams that played in the bubble, they've only had like a couple months off. I think that this past NBA offseason was like the shortest in sports history. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think that this past offseason was the shortest in like all of sports. Which, excuse me, which I'm super thankful for, because, I mean, guys, like, we have basketball back. I mean, basketball is back. The Phoenix Suns are back. I mean, there's a beautiful picture here of Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, Devin Booker. It's beautiful, you guys. It's preseason basketball is back. By the way, let me drop this comment here. So our next game is against the Utah Jazz. We're playing two teams twice. Monday, 7 p.m., and then we verse the Lakers on the 16th and the 18th. I'm just super excited, you guys. Let's go back to the comments here. There was one that I wanted to get to. Let me go back. Sorry, guys. Okay. Are you going to any Suns games? Well, if you don't know, I actually live in Memphis temporarily. But it would be cool to go to a Grizzlies Suns game. I know that the Suns are not allowing any fans in. I don't know what the Grizzlies are going to do, but the Grizzlies do, and I'm able to go. You'll probably see me on TV because I'll be the loudest fan in the building. And I'll be filming a vlog if I do happen to go to a Suns game in the future. Excuse me. By the way, we've got about 62 people in here, and I appreciate it. Excuse me, you guys. Woo! All right. Would you rather have Payne or Moore as your backup point guard? Great question. By the way, I see this comment on the bottom. Would you rather have Payne or Moore as your backup point guard? I would rather have Payne just because of the circumstances. And by that, I mean, you know, we signed him out of nowhere. We were all wrong about Cam Payne. I mean, he had a great bubble run. He needs to be a little more consistent, probably a better playmaker, but right now I would rather have Cam Payne. But Etuan Moore's good. I mean, he's a veteran in this league. I saw an interview with him. He seems like a super nice guy. He can score. Really good floater game too. Yeah, I would probably have Cam Payne. Eric says, anyone else highs right now? Oh, Eric, come on, man. 17 for Galloway. We should have re-signed Baines. We need his toughness at the center position. Yeah, but I don't think financially it wouldn't have worked out, in my opinion. Hey, shout out to Reliable Rants, another fellow YouTuber, friend of mine. Check him out, Reliable Rants on YouTube. Appreciate you being here. Javon got to chill on the shooting. I disagree, you guys. I think Javon Carter is a good shooter. He shot really well in the bubble. I think it was like 50% or something like that. By the way, you guys, speaking of Javon Carter, can I brag for a minute? Javon Carter, his mother, and the Treadmill Mentality Company were nice enough to send me that shirt. I also got the bag right there too. I kept the bag. Really cool of them to do that. Shout out to Mama Carter. And the shirt fits great. I made like a small video about it on my Instagram. I was going to post it on the channel, but I was like, nah, it's kind of corny. So I'll probably just add it in the monthly vlog. Which, by the way, if you guys are new here, I do monthly vlogs at the end of the month. So you guys will see that video in there. Let's experiment with Galloway and Booker together. Thank you for this comment. I kind of mentioned that, I think, on Twitter. You know, the preseason, especially this year with everything going on, this is a good time to experiment with rotations and rosters and doing things crazy like that, like with Langston Galloway and Devin Booker. I mean, if Langston Galloway can continue this, you got two scorers, you know, together. And that was kind of what I mentioned earlier. Like, it was interesting to see like Javon Carter out there with a bunch of wings and bigs. It was interesting to see, you know, Jalen Smith coming off the bench first and just like roster, like rotations and lineups like that. Monty Williams is literally just picking here. He's just like, you know what? He's like, you water boy, get out there, you know, just, and I love it. That shows how deep of a team we are. So thank you for that. Thank you for that comment. The reason I was mad at Campaign Sons Geek, I might have put in wrong wording, is the shot selection made me mad a little. That makes sense. I understand that. That's fine. Smith needs to post up more. Give him time. He will. But I get what you're saying. You are the GOAT. Brent, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, brother. I really do. You're helping this live stream go a lot better. Seriously, guys, like when you guys leave a comment and stuff, you give me things to like talk about and expand on and rant about, and you guys are like the MVPs of these live streams. I might look like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. Jalen looked tentative and sheepish. I hope the beast will come out. Colin, I get what you're saying, but I kind of feel like the whole Suns team was like that. I feel like they were, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. You know what? It's preseason. It's preseason. I don't know. Once again, shout out to Aaron for leaving the super chat. We have the Jazz huddle in here. I probably shouldn't have said what I said about the Jazz earlier. Bro, who is that Galloway kid? Where he come from? Yeah, Langston Galloway's been in the league for a while now. I think 8 years, maybe. Played with the Pistons the past 4 years, and everything I've read and seen about him, he seems very professional. He obviously can score. He's always working on his game. A decent defender, not like super great, not like a Javon Carter kind of defender, but good size for a player. And I feel like people kind of might have forgotten about him just because he played with the Pistons the past few years. By the way, you guys, correct me if I'm wrong here, but Langston Galloway was like the all rookie second team, I think, in 2015. I think. Don't quote me on that, but he can play, you guys. He wouldn't be on this team if he couldn't play. Just getting caught up on the chat here. How do you think the Suns did? Well, I mean, we lost, but it was preseason. I give them a C+. How about that? Yeah, I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. I give the Suns a C+. Aaron says, "Where's the super chat, Suns fans?" Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate your super chat, man. We're a Suns community. Yep, I agree, man. Hey, and you know what? Shout out to the Suns community. I mean that on a lot of levels. I mean, Suns Twitter is at an all-time high right now. If you're not on Twitter, I suggest get on Twitter. There's a bunch of like Facebook groups. I'm actually an admin of one. There's a lot of Suns podcasts, and all of a sudden NBA YouTubers are making Suns videos, and it's pretty cool to see the Suns community's on the rise, you guys. Okay, we have back-to-back questions here from Isaiah and Chris, and they ask me, what do you think on Jalen Smith and thoughts on Bridges? Yes, Mikal Bridges is a core piece. Let me start with Mikal Bridges first. He's a core piece. I mean, we got Chris Paul without having to trade Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. So in my opinion, Mikal Bridges is untouchable. I mean, like if we like randomly traded for like Giannis or something, like yeah, Bridges would probably have to go in that trade. But in my opinion, Mikal Bridges is untouchable. He looked really good in the pre-bubble. During the preseason bubble, he let out his offensive weapons in the preseason. Played well, or not preseason bubble. You guys know what I mean. He just needs to just open up his offense, be more offensive. But he's a ridiculous talent, as Channing Frye put it, and he is a defensive god. So, oh God, I'm sorry. I was trying to burp. But yeah, Jalen Smith, I've made a video about it. The kid could be talented, you guys. He just needs to come in here and hit threes, block shots, play defense, grab rebounds. I think that he could be good. I overreacted when we drafted him. I will be the first to say that. It's on my channel. You guys can check it out for yourselves. That's all I got to say. They don't have enough. They don't shoot enough threes and back up playmaking. Bridges is my favorite. Needs to max out minutes. That's kind of what I feel like they did, in the pre-bubble, the preseason bubble. I feel like they maxed out his minutes and he got to go to work. Shout out to Suns Land, who says, I'm not worried about the preseason because no star really tries. I don't know if it's that they don't try. I feel like it's just you don't want to burn out your guys in the preseason, Skylar Production says Langston Galloway is pretty promising. Well put. My phone just went off. Checking my phone real quick. By the way, follow me on Twitter, you guys, at Suns Geek on YouTube on Twitter. Or no, it's just at Suns Geek. I'm stupid. My Instagram is at Suns Geek on YouTube, or just search Suns Geek and you'll find it. Roy says, any thoughts on Booker's shooting percentage? Let me check. Booker shot 35%. He had 16 points. See, that's the thing. I mentioned the second quarter. I think he struggled in the second quarter because he only had like 2 points in the second quarter. I didn't see that he shot that bad. That's crazy, you guys. But that's okay. I mean, it's all right. Let me get back to what I was doing. Let me just get caught up on the chat here. Let me play my intro real quick, and I'm going to get caught up on the chat, so I'll be right back. Okay. I tried to get caught up on the chat, and there's so many. You guys are just flooding the chat. I can't read it all. I'm sorry. I don't even know where Roy's comment is. I'm trying to okay, hide current. There we go. I don't even know what's going on, you guys. Take your class to a Suns Geek or so. I can't read. Take your class to a Suns game for a field trip, says Romp 2.0. Oh man. Shout out to Court R. Johnson. I see you in the comments section. I appreciate you, man. Warriors gave up draft picks. I think somebody was asking about Kelly Oubre. I can't even read all these chats, guys. Do you think the Suns are a playoff team? If yes, what seed do you think they're going to be? Okay, I mentioned this in my preseason video, which, by the way, it's my recent upload. Go check it out. I'm terrible with predictions and expectations. Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm terrible with predictions. I would like to say the Suns will probably win 45 to 50 games. It's not crazy to think that they'll be a 6th, 5th seed, if not better. I mean, if we're a top 5 team in the league, don't be surprised. So that's kind of my prediction. I'm terrible with predictions, though. I mean, I thought Dragan Bender was going to be a good player. I miss you, Dragan Bender. Yo, Mr. Geek, if you go to a Suns game, you better shake that dump truck on the Jumbotron. Okay. Javon President Carter. Support Suns Geek. Yes. Quick reminder. I mean, we're almost an hour into this live stream, you guys, and we got 70 people in here. 70 people. You guys are wasting your time with me, and I appreciate you guys. First off, make sure to subscribe. Hulk smash that like button. Just destroy the like button. I don't want that like button to work after this live stream. I want you guys to just, right now, grab your mouse, grab it, and click like. That's all you got to do. Get Javon Carter on your channel. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. I mean, he's a busy guy. He's a gym rat. I'd love to get him on for an interview. I mean, especially since he sent me that shirt. I mean, it's pretty cool. Hi, bro, from the Philippines here. Oh, my God. We have somebody watching from the Philippines. Well, shout out to you. I think your name's Zach. Z-Hack TV. Appreciate you, man. Isaiah Chavez. I hope I said your name right. Yo. Ooh, Kenny asked a good question here. Are you into collecting Suns sports cards? Yes. I have a lot of Phoenix Suns cards. They're kind of impossible to get. I don't want to discourage anybody if you're thinking of getting basketball cards, but I just want to warn you that they are very hard to get in person. You have to literally get them all online. I think people probably overcharge for them. So just be careful if you buy them online. But yes, I have tons of Suns cards. I have tons of basketball cards. And I would say 90% of them are in excellent condition. Not like mint, but good condition. Isaiah Chavez blowing up the chat. I appreciate you, man. Isaiah, chill. You guys are hilarious. Rom 2.0 says, Sons Geek, send him to detention. Oh, man. Make sure to donate with Super Chat, you guys. I'd appreciate that. It would really help support this channel. I was wondering why I couldn't check the chat. I mean, like, freaking my chat blew up. Isaiah, man, you need to chill, bro. Secret Underdog the Gamer says, just subbed. Not a Suns fan, but you have a great channel. Keep up the good work. Man, that comment right there feels like a super chat to me. Like you guys are here, you're supporting, you're doing inside jokes with me, you're leaving nice comments. Even if you're not a Suns fan, that's cool, dude. Like, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for your nice comment. Shout out to you, man. That was a really nice comment. I appreciate you. Suns W next game. Absolutely. I really think that Monty Williams, and not, you know, I'll take that back. I feel like the Suns are going to be like, okay, we shouldn't have lost that game. Let's bounce back. I feel like the energy is going to be better. Players, you know, we're going to hit those tough shots. Hopefully Cam Johnson's okay. We're going to be okay, you guys. Just relax. I'm telling you guys to relax, but I was like freaking out on Twitter. Brian says, thoughts on LaMelo's performance. I watched a little bit of that game, and you guys, I know it's just preseason. I know it's just one pass, but he had a Magic Johnson type pass tonight. He had like more rebounds than assists too. But he looks good. He looks really good, you guys. I need to take a sip of my water. Give me 1 second, you guys. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Been talking a lot. Yeah, Samuel makes a good point here. Nader's energy was great to see. It's funny you say that because Abdel Nader, first off, he finished with, let me check, finished with 7 points. He didn't shoot great tonight, but he did have 2 possessions where I think there was like a whistle blown. But as the whistle was being blown, he would like make the shot. I even tweeted, I was like, the referees need to let Abdel Nader loose. This guy is like a machine. I mean, he's got great size for a wing, really athletic, played in the G League, you know, played with the Celtics. The Thunder loved him, you know, Chris Paul's teammate, bringing that chemistry over. I hope Abdel Nader gets minutes. Abdel Nader is one of those players, like, he will work you in practice. And I feel like even if he doesn't get that many minutes, that he'll be a great practice guy. I'm sure, you know, Booker's going to love him and all the other players. I really like Abdel Nader. I don't know what it is. What is going on in the chat here, you guys? Suns Nation all day. I love you. I love all of you. Yes. Excuse me. Yeah, you know, the Suns. I don't even know what's happening. Hey guys, it's Luca. I hope I said your name right. Thoughts on the Valley Boys jerseys? They're cool. I've said this like the past few years, you guys, like, jerseys always, we just got to see them on the court. Obviously, we haven't seen that, but we have seen a bunch of pictures by now, which, by the way, speaking of that, here they are. They're cool. You know, they're all going to get mixed reactions and stuff. But I like them. I've made a few videos about them. They leaked, and I made a video when they leaked and stuff. And yeah, I don't even know what's going on, you guys. I'm trying to get caught up on the comments here. If I Hulk smash the like button, do I still have to go to detention? Says JV. Shout out to JV, man. By the way, we during the NBA bubble, we made JV a honorary Suns fan. I think he's a Bulls fan, and we made him an honorary Suns fan. So shout out to JV. And yes, if you Hulk smash the like button, you still have detention. Just you though. Cut It says, appreciate your work, bro. Well, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you saying that. You know, I do work really hard. I'm not trying to make you guys like feel bad for me or anything. Like, I know it's just YouTube, but I really do work hard, you guys. And again, just the fact that you guys are with me, you know, watching this live stream, Hulk smashing the like button. No, I really appreciate you. Manuel, shout out to you, man. Alex says, by the way, shout out to Alex. You're one of the many Suns goats. Thank you so much, man. Suns Geek 2024. Give away a D Book jersey. Okay, I did a giveaway on my Instagram. I want to do more. It's, I don't know. It's kind of tricky because sometimes I don't know. I want to do more giveaways. I promise I will. You just got to follow me on Instagram and stuff. One day I'll be able to do like a YouTube giveaway, which technically I could do. I don't know. But yeah, maybe one day I'll do a giveaway. Hey guys, we got Myers Leonard in here. NBA player Myers Leonard is in here. Says hi. That's a legendary comment. You know, if you guys see one of my videos, just leave the comment hi, because that's a legendary comment. Doug says, born and raised in Vancouver, Steve Nash should have been a Grizzly. Hey, man, I mean, he ended up getting traded to Dallas later in his career. I mean, you're not wrong, but, you know, drafted by the Suns, and unfortunately didn't retire a Sun, but that's okay. Joseph Mendoza, shout out to Joseph, big Suns fan, longtime supporter of the channel. Galloway is good. Hey, absolutely. Edwin, we kind of already talked about all this. So if you guys want to go back, into the stream and check out my thoughts. Manuel says, what happened to Cam Johnson? He got hurt. I didn't actually see the play, but he did get hurt. I hope he's okay. I haven't really checked my phone. I haven't really checked the updates, so I don't know if he's like injured. I haven't really seen anything. So yeah. Yeah, you know, we talked about this before. Yeah, they got to come with more energy next game. Yeah, I agree. Let me just get back to the bottom of the chats here. Hey, we got another super chat. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, we got a super chat here from Rowan. You know, I've seen you in the live streams before. Really appreciate you. If you guys want to leave me a super chat, put something in the comments, or, you know, maybe I'll shout you out or something like that. But thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate you guys. One more reminder to Hulk smash the like button. Roy asked a great question that I've asked you guys many times. I've asked you on social media. I've asked you in live streams. I've asked you in videos. Are we the Valley Boys or the Fellas or Hooters? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you know, ever since Kelly Oubre left, it's kind of like, are we still the Valley Boys? I mean, we're the Valley. Arizona's the Valley. Phoenix is the Valley. But are we the Valley Boys? Now, the reason that the Fellas and Hooters comes up is because I guess like a long time ago, like Devin Booker tweeted something like, I'm thinking Hooters with the Fellas. So now that's kind of becoming a thing. And even the Suns social media team has embraced it. So you guys let me know. Are we the Fellas some people really do think that we are the Valley Boys for life now. It's not wrong to think that. I just don't know. The vibes in Phoenix are great. We've been down for a while. I too had hopes for Dragon Bender. Don't feel bad. Yeah. I got Dragon Bender's jersey in my closet. No joke. Yeah. What's good, Sons Geek? It's your buddy Langston Galloway. Did he just take? Shout out to Andrew. I'm sorry, but my brain is not processing your comment because I can't read. Your catchphrase, Valley Boys stand up. Yeah, I used to say that at the end of every video. And then Kelly Oubre got traded and I stopped saying it. But you know what? Just for old time's sake, I'll do it one more time. Valley Boys stand up. Oh man, I miss saying that. It's like a good way to end the video too. Somebody asked on Twitter too. They were like what? Like I don't know. But I gotta find like a new like outro. Shout out to David Bailey, longtime supporter of mine, big Suns fan. Ayton coined the term Valley Boys, not Kelly. Yes, David, I hear you. Ayton actually doesn't get enough credit for all the work that he did with the Valley Boys. So like, yeah, but Kelly kind of launched the brand and all that. I don't know. But I hear what you're saying. I don't know. But yeah, shout out to David, longtime supporter of mine, big Suns fan. JV says solution. Let's be the Valley Fellows. JV, I like that. Somebody told me the Valley Lobs, like a lob. Hulk is my favorite superhero. Crimson Tales. Thoughts on Galloway coming off the bench and getting more points than Booker? Booker only played a certain amount of minutes tonight, didn't have the best game. But if Langston Galloway can continue that, bring Booker and Galloway together, run them together if he can keep scoring. I mean, he was on fire tonight, like Langston Galloway, ladies and gentlemen. If the Suns don't make the playoffs, you have to get rid of that Bender jersey. It may be cursed. Shout out to Eric. It's funny. I think I met you, Eric, when we had Dragon Bender. Yeah, you might be right on that, man. Oh, man. Man, you make my day. Text, video, or live stream. Thank you, man. Well, shout out to you, Roy. I appreciate you, buddy. Man, this is awesome. Suns basketball is back. Yes, Suns basketball is back. And I mean, guys, let me go back to the preseason schedule here. I mean, look at this, you guys. Let me hide this comment. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Oops. Okay, yeah. I mean, our next game is against the Jazz. Time for revenge. I think it's at Utah, I think. And then we play the Lakers back to back. I'm really going to be keeping my eye on those Lakers games, you guys. I mean, give me 1 second here. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, yeah. So I'm really going to be keeping my eyes on the Lakers games. Those are going to be really tough games, no matter how many minutes LeBron and Davis play. So I'm going to be keeping my eyes on those games, and I feel like Chris Paul will be ready to go for those Lakers games. If we were like playing like the Knicks or something like that, or the Hornets, I don't know if Chris Paul would play in those games. All right, let's get back to the chat here. If you guys got any last minute questions, I don't really know if there's anything else to talk about. I feel like I've said everything I've wanted to say tonight. This is kind of a preview of what these live streams will be. It's just me going over the box score, looking over my notes, talking about my favorite plays, and just really diving into the comments and the chat with you guys. I mean, again, you guys really help these live streams be possible. You guys get me to think about things that I didn't think about, and you guys ask great questions. And I should be going live for the rest of the preseason, especially since the holidays are coming up. I'm going to have a lot of free time and all that. So yeah, get your last minute comments and questions in. Yeah, Andrew says the Valley Oop. Yeah, I mean, I didn't come up with that, but it was recommended to me. Suns Geek, don't send me to detention if you want the Suns to win the finals. David Bailey says Valley men because the boys are all growing up. Guys, I just thought of something random. Could you guys if you guys are on Instagram or something like that, or on Twitter, could you guys share this live stream to your story or something like that? If I gave you a shout out, could you guys post that on your story and tag me or something like that? I'd really appreciate that. I don't know why I thought of that. By the way, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Just search Suns Geek and you'll find me. Shout out to DRB417. Still a good live stream. Best Suns channel on YouTube. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you saying that. There's the Suns community is growing and it's awesome to see. Charles says, always looking to sub to a new channel. Well, shout out to you, Charles. His previous comment was a Suns channel. Wow. Yeah, that's basically my channel, you guys. A lot of you guys know it's 90% Phoenix Suns videos. I'll do the occasional vlog, maybe the occasional random video, but literally this is a Phoenix Suns channel. And I want to keep doing it for as long as possible. And you guys motivate me to keep going. So I appreciate you guys. Charles also says, question, you like the Coyotes too? I'm more of just a social Suns fan. Well, first off, thanks for being here, man. And somebody even subscribed earlier. They said, I'm not a Suns fan, but I like your channel. I like your videos. It's cool. If you're just the casual Suns fan, that's cool, man. We welcome all people. I'm not really a Coyotes fan. I've been to games. Coyotes fans are super passionate, but I know nothing about hockey. And I love those new jerseys, by the way. Did you see those retro jerseys? They're super expensive, but I really want one. That's all I got to say about the Coyotes. Court R. Johnson says, shout me out. Well, shout out to you, Court R. Johnson. I saw your comment in one of my last videos. Much love to you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Alex sorry, I almost butchered your last name. Alex D. I'm not even going to pronounce your last name because I'm terrible at reading. New subscriber, loving the channel. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Andrew says, favorite channel. Can't wait to tune in next time, brother. Well, I appreciate you guys. We've been over a hour long, and we got still 50 people in here. Sky's the limit. Suns content. Yeah, guys. I'm telling you, there's a lot of Suns content out there, you guys, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I want to keep covering the preseason. I want to keep covering everything Phoenix Suns. That's kind of my slogan, you guys, is if it has to deal with the Phoenix Suns, I'm going to make a video about it. You guys are all awesome. So I watch your videos as soon as you drop. Don't know why I didn't sub. Sorry. That's okay. Longtime Suns fan says, where's Reliable? I would like to maybe go live with him during a Lakers game because he's a big Lakers fan. So shout out to Reliable. I'm going to have to tell him that someone was looking for him. By the way, go ahead and subscribe to Reliable Rants and Romp 2.0, two of my YouTube friends, two of my good buddies. And Miguel says, Geek, God bless. Well, God bless you, man. God bless all of you guys. I appreciate you guys. So JV says, when is that day in the life of a teacher vid dropping? If you guys don't know, I said this earlier. There's an inside joke about that I'm a teacher, And it's funny. Keep it going, you guys. I might drop merch one day, and I'm gonna do like a merchandise kind of thing with that little inside joke. Philip says, "This is my opinion. I would have." Sorry. This is my opinion. I would have Moore, Galloway, Sarge, Johnson as the main bench guys to start the year. Yes, that could work. I don't know how the playmaking would look, but that would be a lot of offense. Dario Sarge, you guys. Oh gosh, I am burpy tonight. Oh man, sorry guys, I apologize. Yeah, that you might have just again. I don't know how I don't know. My brain is melting, but yeah, that's a good lineup right there, you guys. Alrighty, you guys. I think that is it. I don't really know. I might end it here. We'll go live for 4 more minutes. So at the hour 20 mark, I'll probably end it. So say whatever you guys want. I'm just scrolling through the comments, to be honest with you guys. We're just talking here. Let me know how you guys like the live stream. I want to do more of these. I want to get better at these. Sons Geek, can I collab with you? I don't know, man. I mean, maybe. Super chat. Good job. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate the super chats. I had 2 super chats today, guys, and I really appreciate it. Getting caught up on the comments. Let's catch a game together. See you at the new arena. Yeah, I mean, whenever they let fans back into the games, I definitely want to go to a game and film a vlog. Thinking about that in hindsight, I really wish I would have filmed a vlog for like every game I went to. I mean, I went to a lot of games, you guys, and thinking about it, with everything going on with the pandemic and how it's, fans, we don't know when fans are going to be back in the arenas. It's like, I wish I would have filmed a vlog for every single game. Charles asked a good question here. What is your second favorite NBA team? I'm going to cop out on this answer and say the Brooklyn Nets. Now, you guys might be looking at me like I'm crazy, but think about it, you guys. The Brooklyn Nets have Steve Nash, Mike D'Antoni, former Phoenix Sun Sean Marks, who is their GM, who is brilliant. And then they got like Elliot Kobo and Tyler Johnson. It's like, you got to kind of root for the Brooklyn Nets, you guys. Yeah, okay, I think I might make a video about Jonathan Motley because I think he's been in the league for like 4 years, and you said it, didn't realize Motley averaged over 20 in the G League. I don't really know much about this guy, but the preseason is his time to shine. JV says, I'm going to go work on that essay now. Yes, and it better be on my desk on Monday. 500-page essay. I'm still in shock there's a Suns channel. That's awesome. Yes, I'm flattered by your comment. Thank you for being here. I hope you'll subscribe and watch all my videos. When are you doing a fans live stream meeting? Great question. I would like to do that soon. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like some big Zoom thing. There's a lot to it, but Roy, you will definitely be one of the first people I contact when I do that. Kelly would have looked so fire in the Suns jerseys. Yeah, I should have kept that. I should have kept that picture in my little brand here because I got this. I don't know why I didn't add the Kelly Oubre picture in here. But yeah, Kelly Oubre, man. That's all I gotta say. Shout out to the AZ Sports fan. If you guys are a big Cardinals fan, Diamondbacks fan, check out the AZ Sports fan. I've been on his channel before. He's been on here once. Check him out. He's doing a lot of good things with the Cardinals. So go check out the AZ Sports fan. And by the way, the AZ Sports fan was my first ever super chat donation. That was super cool of him. So shout out to the AZ Sports fan. Suns Geek, great answer, but I love the Raptors as much as the Suns. Alrighty, you guys. I hate to end it, but I think that's it. Once again, let me get a little more comfortable here. Once again, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. You guys help make these live streams possible. I just have to remind you one more time to Hulk smash the like button if you haven't already. It really, really helps the channel. Leave a comment after the live stream ends. Leave a comment. Just flood the comments. It really helps, guys. Like, YouTube does look at that stuff. Subscribe. Check out all my other videos. I've uploaded a whole bunch of videos in the month of November. And I really, really appreciate you guys. Yeah, stay safe out there. Wear your masks. We're gonna get through this. Enjoy your holidays, you guys. It's gonna be okay. Basketball season's back. Love you guys, and I'm gonna end it. And God bless you guys. Thank you so much.